All right, so we're looking at these matches, which you see on screen here, and we'll start at the top. Toni Storm and Mariah May. Over 5 years, and I have only had to do a couple of these. This being the second one. The other was the People Under the Stairs remake video. So if you're new here, I am doing a sort of retraction to my video yesterday when I reported on Uncle Dave's star ratings for AEW All In. Now, if you're, like I said, if you're new here, I did this video yesterday. I had a link sent to me to the star ratings. And not being an ardent follower of Uncle Dave, I was like, okay, so these are the star ratings. And they looked ridiculous. But yes, they looked ridiculous. But what would you expect from Dave Meltzer? I mean, this guy, if somebody from New Japan sneezes, they get a 5-star match. So I am owning my mistake, as it were, which is important to do. It shows humility. And yeah, I had somebody say that yesterday, so I looked into it, and yeah, here it is. I'm doing a retraction. So I'm going to go through the accurate Dave Meltzer star ratings for you right now, and we will talk about these matches. I don't give a damn about the pre-show. That literally means absolutely nothing to me. Let's start out from the top. Pac, Wheeler Yuta, a.k.a. Paul Gruber, and Claudio Castagnoli defeated the House of Black, the Patriarchy, and the Gangbang Gang to become the new Trios champions. 4.5 stars. Now, let's see. What did he give that match on the other one? The other ratings. Let me see. He gave that on that one. That was reported 5 stars. So we're at 4.5 here. So a half a star difference in that. But this is still an overbooked clusterfuck of a match. And then with Pac, attacking old boy on Dynamite last night. Yeah, it just, I don't know. The one thing that kills me in this is how they mistreat the House of Black, who are so talented. Let's go on to Mariah May and Toni Storm. Mariah May defeated Toni Storm to become the new AEW World Women's Champion. 3 3/4 stars. Why Uncle Dave wouldn't have given this 4, I don't know. I mean, I thought it was a fine match. I take no issue with it. I just wasn't over the moon with it. It was more or less the story build throughout the last couple months that has been compelling. Yeah, on the fake All In, it was 1 star out of 5. So yeah, he gave this 3 3/4. Hook defeats Chris Jericho to become the new FTW World Champion. 3 stars? I think this is 3 stars. Oof. And Hook again last night, it was like the conglomeration versus the learning tree, whatever. Hook they need to stop allowing him to get offense on Big Bill, because this is what it does. They have Hook come in the ring, and he gets offense on Big Bill. And Big Bill can get no offense on Hook. Hook is, dominant in this. This little 180-pound fucking wet sack of potatoes can get over on this 300-pound monster to the point where he can't get any offense barely. But then Roderick Strong comes in the ring, and he gets all kinds of offense on Hook. How does that do Big Bill any favors? That devalues him to like nothing. It's pathetic. So 3 stars. This is a 1-star match. The Young Bucks defeat FTR and the Acclaim to retain the tag team championships. 4.25 stars. I'm surprised it wasn't 5, given that Matt and Nikki were in it. Let's see. The fake rating gave this 5 stars. Uncle Dave gave this 4.25. Another match that I don't care about the Young Bucks. They're terrible. I said it in the video yesterday, and I'll say it again. The Young Bucks are terrible. They're god awful. Like they look like 2 of my cousins that transitioned. I mean, it's just, they're god awful. FTR, like I said, Dax is soft. Cash looks good. Cash Wheeler looks good in the ring. The Acclaimed look like wrestlers, but they're, whatever. They're just blah. Their gimmick is fucking cringe. From the raps to the scissor me shit, it's cringe as fuck. 4.25 stars for that one. Christian Cage wins the Casino Gauntlet match. 4.5 stars. They let him win the match that Ricochet debuted in. And then Ricochet worked Kyle Fletcher, or as I like to call him, Kyle Felcher, last night on Dynamite. And there was, a few notable botches in the match. The one spot, Ricochet, I don't know if it was on Ricochet or it was on Felcher or both, but looked like shit. It was all aggressive tumbling from Ricochet, but they tried to have him cut a promo beforehand. I'm just laughing, going like, about 2 months, this guy's going to be languishing in mid-card purgatory. I'll guarantee it. And he's going at fans on Twitter. And this is the funny thing about that is, did Ricochet ever do that when he was at WWE? Don't answer that because I'll answer it for you. No, he didn't, because WWE doesn't allow their wrestlers to act like children on social media in that respect. So, yeah, Ricochet, bud, I hope it works out for you. I sincerely do. I don't have any malice or ill will towards him, but I'm just looking at this from a realist perspective, knowing how AEW works. So Christian Cage, with the help of, I think it was, Austin there? The jacked up, juiced up guy from Big Brother. Yeah, Killswitch. That's his name, Killswitch. I almost called him Luchasaurus again, but no, it's Killswitch. So, yeah, he had help to win 4.5 stars. This is a 2-star match. Clusterfuck spot fest. Dave blowing his load. Here we go. Will Ospreay defeats MJF to become the new international champion. 5-star match. I didn't watch this match in its entirety, so I'm just going to go based off their previous hour-long match on Dynamite and say, okay, it's Will Ospreay, the guy, he's, again, aggressive tumbling, unintelligible promo work. Okay, that's, Will Ospreay is never really, talented worker, if you're into that style, but I just think he is in the wrong spot on the card, as far as, divisions go, Mercedes moan. Mercedes draws no money. Sasha Botchfest Banks versus Britt Baker. And she won to retain the TBS championship. And this is one of the only matches where I'll agree with Uncle Dave. Well, to an extent. 2.5 stars. I don't know why he felt like he had to be so generous with this. This was a 1-star match. I did watch this, and the finish was absolute garbage. Monet is trash. I cannot wait for Camille to Wardlow her, the Wardlow MJF storyline, because that's exactly what they're going to do, except it won't get over. And hopefully they don't drop the ball with Camille. They did with Wardlow, but 1-star match right here. I'd give it 1 star. Jack Perry defeats Darby Allin in a coffin match to retain the TNT Championship. 2.75 stars. I don't. A 2-star match, probably. 1 to 2 stars. Yeah. Jack Perry is fucking absolute trash. Darby Allin is nothing more than a crash test dummy that has a pulse. And main event time. Bryan Danielson defeating Swerve Strickland to become the new AEW World Heavyweight Champion. And Uncle Dave gave this 5.25 stars. I think it is, that's, oof. I don't like Bryan Danielson in the ring as a wrestler, as a character. I don't like Bryan Danielson. I never have. I've never been a fan. I won't pretend to be. So to see him dethrone Swerve after Swerve had such a horribly booked title run, it hurts. It really does. It hurts because he deserved better. Swerve is a much better personality worker. He's a draw at this point. I understand Danielson's getting ready to go on. They're giving him the rub on the way out before he finally puts somebody else over, which will eventually probably be MJF when Danielson's ready to go. It should be MJF or even Swerve again, because I know you never get a second chance to have a first world title run, and that's criminal for guys like Swerve and MJF, because there's such a parallel between what happened with MJF and the Adam Cole and the Devil storyline and how stupid that ended up finishing, compared to Swerve being booked to kind of look like a joke at times. You know, it was just ridiculous. He deserved better, and he's much more talented than this title reign would indicate, because it wasn't as good. And I say that as somebody who's a huge Swerve Strickland fan. So there's the star ratings, the accurate star ratings. What do you guys think? Like I said, I apologize. That other video is going to go just for channel members. I'm not going to take it down. Public, I'll private it, not private it, but make it for channel members. It's just bonus content. Let me know in the comments what you think of these star ratings. Again, gang, sometimes we get it wrong. I owned it. So here we are. Leave your thoughts. Subscribe if you're new here for more wrestling content. We're working on a couple big videos. One I don't want to let out of the bag. The other is a video on the Natural Born Thrillers run in WCW. Leave your thoughts. We'll be back Saturday for Bash in Berlin live, 11:45 a.m. Eastern. I'm Etep from Wrestling with Horror. Remember, it's always better to burn out than fade away or be Dave Meltzer.